It's going? Okay. Hello, this is Ocean on the 19th of November 2020, and it is my great pleasure to invite as our very first guest speaker, my dear friend Anne Renee, to the Free Thinkers Report. This is my first interview online, so please bear with me, even if there are any slip-ups. So I am so very excited to introduce to you Anne Renee, who is such a great teacher and guide for me on my own journey of ascension. So thank you so much, Anne Renee. And over the years, we've done many activations together, many meditations, been to many places. So it's been a real joy to be with you. So I just wonder whether you could just say a few words of introduction for yourself.
Well, thank you for that introduction. And yeah, it's an amazing time that we're in. I'm actually a high priestess of the Isis Mystery School, Ancient Isis Mystery School. And many years ago, Isis sent me on a journey to Europe from the United States to find those who had been in the ancient mystery schools of the Divine Mother. So since 2008, I've been making this journey from America to Europe to do this work, to do activations of the crown and the third eye, for activating people to help remember who you are and what you've come to do, because this is really the time for us to step into our mastery, to step into giving our gifts, to really showing up in the world. So as a high priestess of Isis, I actually also work with sacred essential oils, and have had in the past my own essential oil company, and now I know how to transmit these energies energetically. So that's a lot of my work now. I'm also doing a lot of work with the Wisdom of Avalon cards and numerology and looking at the astrology, because so many codes about what's happening in the world are coming through the numerology and the astrology right now. So it really helps us understand what's happening in this crazy year of 2020 on planet Earth.
For sure. We've just been through some amazing astrology. In fact, it's one of the items I cover on the Free Thinkers Report, because there's so much happening. It's quite extraordinary. We're just going, I think Mars is going back direct just recently, isn't it? So
it just happened.
We're going to be some interesting time leading to 21st of December when we get the solstice.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge, you know, and we're already in preparation for that, right? It's like we're already getting into that vortex, because truly this month and last month, October and November, were the most intense months of the year, right? Astrologically, with all of the aspects that were happening. So we're not out of that yet. We still have some cosmic cleanup to do. Yeah. But we are already into the vortex of the reset for December 21st, the solstice, and Jupiter and Saturn going into Aquarius. So that's the good news. The other part of the news is we still have to ride out this energy during the rest of this month and into early December.
Yes. And a big help in that process for me was listening to some of the transmissions you do, which very recently has been very powerful with the 1111 one. And I wonder whether you could talk a little bit about that. For me, the connecting up the whole system, basically, the light body with the soul star chakra and the connecting into your second chakra. It was just amazing to just feel completely integrated as we're working as one being now, not just two, a higher self. And you know, the ego is we're on mission, basically.
Right.
That's the impression I got. So perhaps you could let us know a little bit what happened, because it was interesting how it all played out.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I do the transmissions, I'm really channeling it. So I don't even exactly know what's going to happen. But that was a particularly beautiful transmission, and we can put the link on with the so people can actually have that. But
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. The basic understanding is our 8th chakra is our soul star chakra. So it's about 8 to 12 inches above our head, right? And then we have the 7 chakras within our own body. The second chakra is, through the Ascended Master teachings, known as the seat of the soul. So that is where the soul star chakra, which is connecting to the I am presence and the more ethereal aspects, can now connect into the physical body at the second chakra, which is really the chakra of creation, right? It's like the womb chakra where the baby is created. It's where we really anchor the inspiration that comes from our higher self, from the eighth chakra, into the physical body to bring it into physical manifestation. So we're at this time now where we are becoming aware of ourselves as more than as our spiritual self, right? We are opening up to our multidimensionality, and we are beginning to go, oh, that's how that works, right? So there are teachers giving us information, channeling information, and the Ascended Masters actually brought forth this information many, many years ago, but it was like not so many people were in the consciousness to really receive what it meant. So now our consciousness has been raised, and we are now at that point where we can begin to receive the information and begin the practice to connect into our higher interdimensional aspects of our being. So that's what this is about. So this practice of connecting the eighth chakra to the second chakra is a beautiful process of just that, learning to bring the Kundalini energy up through all the chakras to the crown, opening the crown chakra in a beautiful lotus, and then sending the energy to the eighth chakra. It actually, when you do that, there's a moment of a wobble, and then it becomes a stable. And so you can actually feel when it locks in at that point, right? And after you practice that for a while, then you can practice taking it beyond that to the level of the I am presence. But the soul doesn't really anchor into our body. It's a fifth dimensional frequency, so it doesn't really anchor into our body fully and wholly until we raise our frequency to that level, right? And then it's the soul merging, which we're working on now, because the soul does carry our blueprint, for who we are, what we came to do. So it's really this merging at that level that is going to take us through the eye of the needle to the fifth dimensional consciousness.
It's absolutely awesome to think we're only a few years away from a complete embodiment of Christ consciousness.
Yeah.
It just blows your mind away when you think that's what's going to happen.
And
well, for some of us, already in the fifth dimensional areas.
Right.
I mean, Mount Shasta apparently has already become fifth dimensional.
Well,
which is totally amazing, or in the process of becoming fifth dimensional. And as you know, we've got a planetary City of Light project in York, where I live, and that will activate this higher frequency raising that's going to happen here, and actually it's happening all around the world. And within a few years, the frequency of these places are going to rise to a place where we can actually embody unity consciousness.
Right. And the thing about the spiritual path is it's never a selfish pursuit, right? Because every time you raise your frequency to a higher level, you're actually raising the planetary frequency, and you are creating, I don't know what they call that, like when bicycles are one after the other, and it creates a vortex for the next person, an energy vortex.
Slipstreaming. Yeah, okay. That's right. Yeah.
I've never heard that word, but slipstreaming, that's what we're doing, like we're creating a pathway that others can come into. And because we did that, it doesn't take so long for them to come into it.
Brilliant. Well, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the oils that you use, because I'm really intrigued by that. I have some of them, but the current method is to actually send them across the airwaves, which is a sort of brilliant technique. And the one that resonates most with me is New Earth Rising, Shifting Frequencies. I love that one.
So let's just demonstrate how this works. So the essential oil blends that I've made are made at the altar. They're made in the ancient Egyptian tradition. They're blessed many, many times, and they're highly complex. Like the most complex blend I've ever made has 44 oils in it and 6 generations of blends within blends within blends. So they're highly transformative, right? So since I haven't had a lab as I've been traveling to do these activations in Europe, the master showed me how to transmit the energy of the blend in a transmission like Reiki. So when I transmit it, it comes through my body. It's I tell you what the oil is, and I send it, and then you breathe it in and you hold it and you take it into the physical, the mental, the emotional, and memory body. So let's just demonstrate that now. So can you say the name of that blend again?
New Earth Rising, Shifting Frequencies.
Okay, so that's what's happening right now. So I'm just going to send it. So here it is. Breathe it in and receive it. You can receive it with your hands up if you want. You don't have to. Okay, New Earth Rising, Shifting Frequencies. Here it goes. And breathe it in. Close your eyes and just taking it into the physical, the mental, the emotional, and memory bodies. Just allowing the frequency and vibration to shift you into a higher vibration. And then you just blow it out into a sphere around you. And actually, once you receive it, you can just say the name of the blend and it gets activated again. That's the beauty of this whole process.
Yes, and you've got the other teaching, which is the yes. So shall we do a yes, yes, yes? Do you want to explain the
yes,
yes, yes, yes?
I would love to. Yes, I would love to explain the yes, yes, yes. So the yes, yes, yes is a 5th dimensional frequency. It always raises your frequency and the frequency around you. So yes in English is like, it has the vibration of ice skating. It's like, yes, yes, yes. It moves you forward, right? So when we do the yes, 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 we are integrating on the left side, the feminine side of ourself with the masculine, and the integration is 3 claps up. So it's yes, 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 yes. We do that 3 times. And then at the top, it's an ooh, which our own I am presence, our own source, sends down a blessing, which I always see as multicolored fairy dust, which is a blessing. It's a blessing for whatever we're saying yes to, right? So it's a celebration. It brings in very high energy. It changes your energy and everything around you. If you have pets or children in the house where you're doing it, they always come running because they recognize this high frequency. So what would you like to say yes to now?
Well, New Earth Rising, raising frequencies. Let's go for the ascension.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. And if you just take that pause after you do it, you can put your hands up if you want to. You can actually feel the vibration coming down around you. So it's a beautiful thing to do, and doing it several times a day really makes your day totally different. Yeah.
Yes, so we're getting through this. It's going to be easy.
Let's do that blend. Let's do that blend. This blend is called Say Yes, Let It Be Easy. So receive that. Breathe it in. A little bit. And blow it out.
So thank you so much, Anne-Renee. You've been such a gift on my journey. And thank you for all the work you've done and all the endless amounts of transmissions and activations and so on that we've been through over the years.
Yeah, it's been a
So
beautiful
what we'll
journey.
do is we'll translate this into Italian and then we'll post it online in Free Thinkers group. And I'll put the links down below so that people can get in touch with you if they want to know more about the oils and about the activations.
Perfect.
So, yes, yes, yes. Let's do one last one, shall we?
Let's do it. I love it. Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Woo! Thank you, Ocean. Thank you, and infinite blessings to everyone who ever sees this transmission, this call. And just know that the goddess is in charge. Everything is in perfect alignment. It's all going to end up all right. And Abraham Hicks has a video, and it's like, everything is always turning out for me. So if we just keep that in mind and we keep the energies high, this is what we need to do during this time.
Keep the energies high, guys. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love and blessings, everyone.